Hello everybody. Sorry, you got black screen for a bit. Just in the lobby currently. Today's race is at Belgium. Spa Franco Champs, because I cannot say it in whatever language that is. Uh, Round number 8, I think. Yeah, it's round number 8. Today I'm actually going to go through the drivers' standings first. Lucas is currently at the top, followed by Cashmash, Arcade Gaming, Mercy, and Carly. That is your top 5. I'll leave it on there so everyone can just go through a little bit. You can see who's there. All the way down to top 20. Only one reserve currently of Jerabot in 19th. Then over to Constructors. Racing Bull's currently in the lead by 50 points exactly. Ferrari, then Williams, Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin, Alpine, Mercedes, Sauber, and Haas. So those are your teams. Current constructors in Tier 3. Back to overalls. I do have the Belgium background because, yay. You got Racing Bulls, followed by Williams, Ferrari, Aston Martin, McLaren, Sauber, Alpine, Red Bull, Mercedes, and Haas. I actually want to be heard, please. Okay, you can actually hear me. That is brilliant. And I will, just leave it on the round. We have we have Ashton filling in at the moment. Bozzy has just left the session, waiting for the cars to come out on track. Oh my god, is that a room next to the podium? It must be the driver's room. Yeah, just setting up so that everything is ready to go. 22 laps, short quali, 18 minutes. Full grid. We do have a full grid that is amazing. Matty AU is coming back to race. He's in the Mercedes. We have Pugsy in the V-Carb, Donut Griller in the Williams, and Ashton should be in the Alpine. Yes. We do have Dan the Racer on track, so I will just get the quali and race up so everyone can see. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Seriously? You do this to me now? Oh my god, I hate this damn thing. I hate it so much. It's a beautiful track now. Who is out? Matty AU is coming out. Dan Racer is out. Ashton is out. Tyrone, Pugsy, they are out. Who else is coming out? Gob is coming out. Dutch is out. And those are all the drivers currently out on track. I should be able to check Twitch stream. Ashton has been let through, so Ashton will be the first driver to start his lap. It still says round 7, tier 1. God damn it. Bozzy, Arcade need invites. Ashton loves this track, he said before. So you expect a very good result from him. Going down the list, none of them are on. Bozzy is still in the pits. RK has been booted as well. Dan Eraser is still on his lap. He has not been booted yet. Bozzy is in. That's good. Good news. RK Gaming is still not in. Dan Eraser at the forefront at the moment. There is Cashmash starting his lap. Yep. So almost everyone is on laps. King Dogger is on an out lap. So is Footy Bender and Quiet Cake. Dan the Racer coming up to the line sets a 46-1. He will be followed by he'll be followed by Dutch Verstappen, who sets a 43. And Matty AU will be coming to the line. Pugs are getting a 44-7. Followed by the green car. The green car has started. Don't expect much from Tyrone, as he is he's very sick, but he's still racing. Matty AU getting pole. He will be followed by Gob. Gob, a 47-2. He stays there because he invalidated his lap. Donut Gorilla will be next. Coming up to the line. Drifting through. And sets a 43-9. So that drift cost him a couple of tenths. Quiet Cake is not next. That was Evil Blade. Evil Blade up into a 43-8. Followed by a couple of drivers. King Dog starting a new lap. Broseph coming up to the line, setting a 43-8. Right behind Evil Blade. Bridgie a 49-7. There is a Red Bull coming to the line. That would be Cuds. Cuds is starting another lap. Ashton starting another lap. Quiet Cake coming to the line. Tyrone right behind him. Bozzy on an out lap. Shining Swarm getting a 46-3 right behind his teammate. And Cashmash a 43-351. There is Dan the Racer coming up to finish his lap. Very nice through that final couple of corners. Getting a 45-2. RK Gaming has joined the session. We do have... No. King Dogger followed by 40 Bender. Gob is setting his lap. Matty AU. He is coming into the pits. Dutch Verstappen into the pits. Cashmash. Cashmash might be going for another one. Quiet Cake definitely. Evil Blade is done. Broseph Coupe is done. Donut Gorilla is cutting it close on fuel. He's coming into the pits. Gob is doing another run. Who is on for a run? Footy Bender and King Dog are right behind each other. Footy Bender into P4. So setting an amazing lap time. Bridgie coming up to the line. Could get a 42, 43, 1, 300ths ahead of Matty AU. He'll be followed by Ashton, who's starting a lap. Cuds will be on... He's up 4 laps of fuel. He doesn't have to worry at all. Lucas on a lap, Lucas on an out lap, Bozzy, Ashton and Cuds on their fast laps. A 1:59.7, Tyrone on a 52.5, Shining Swarm and Dan the Racer on a 46 and a 45. Everyone else, 10, 11 and 12 on 44s, and then the top 9 are on 43s. Ashton coming through. Bozzy will be the first one out of this group to finish his lap. There are a lot of drivers coming around. That would have been Tyrone. Tyrone up into P6. Good lap from him. Almighty God coming into the pit lane. Bozzy will be the next one. Bozzy has a 44.993. Good lap from him down the race. So it's currently 5 tenths up in the first sector. Ashton coming up to the line gets third. So what he said about loving this track is correct. Currently 3 and 4 for Ashton and Dutch Verstappen. Dutch Verstappen did not have a good, has not had good connection over the past couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of days. Cashmash 42.6, of course. His rival, Lucas, who's currently leading the championship. Bridgie, no. Dutch Verstappen on a lap. Tyrone is coming up to the line. He is now out of fuel. Very unlucky for him. Dan the racer finishes his lap, gets a 44.478. Broseph on another lap. Bozzy could be on another lap soon enough. Dan the racer deciding not to go for one. Protein Group on a lap. Arcade Gaming on his lap as well. Stop loading. Seriously? This stupid thing. Is it that soft? Oh my god. Rightio. Where is it? Wait a second. Who's having a go? You know, that's probably why. I've just chucked it up to 1. 42.2. How soft is this volume? That's crazy. It's amazing. Thank you, Jerobot. Arcade Gaming is still the final one. Where is the audio settings? This is going to end my life. It should be louder. I don't know why it isn't. Hold, please. Just going to chuck you on that. Settings. System. Sound. 100. Why is that on 85? I can stay there. Hold, please. I don't know, just joined that for some reason. Should be better. I don't know why it's not. I'm so confused. Game, why are you confusing me? 42.9 for Arcade Gaming. Dan Racer has joined the session. He has a 5-minute wait. Dutch Verstappen a 43 flat. Matty AU not improving. Should be coming into the pit lane. Pugsy went 4 tenths quicker. King Dogger is up on his time. There's a blank name. King Dogger into the pits. No, I only see one. I only see Shining Swarm and Cuds. Cuds is on a 59. Oh, on your timing board there is. Righty-o. Can anyone hear the actual game? Because I've turned it up and all I can hear is my bloody voice. Dan the Racer has left the session again. Everyone's in the pits, except for Bozzy and Shining Storm. Man, I hate this game. Why does the audio keep blowing up? Oh, you know what? I'm actually sick of this game. It took away my bloody audio. Please hold. For God's sakes. I see the problem now. Okay. Why are you not making any sound? You will see a blank screen for a bit. That's fine. That's fine. Let's test this one out. We're going to test it because it's qualifying. Did I suddenly get quiet? Everything's going wrong. I forgot to change the screen. You get to see black screens for a bit. It's not working. Go Shining Swarm. Push, man. I hate this game. Shining Swarm comes across the line to start another lap. Who is on a lap? Broseph Coop? No, hang on. He's not first. Is he first? I don't know. Donut Gorilla. Actually, no, it is. It is you. Hang on. That's Verstappen. No, it is Broseph Coop. I turned everyone up only for the game to not bloody work. I hate this game. And I hate my volume. I hate everything. Pugsy has left the session. Well, that's not good. Shining Swarm has DNF'd. Unlucky, bro. Next time. I swear to God, Lucas, if you go into a 41, you should be moved up. No joke. You and Cash can shove off. Broseph Coop, currently in 11th. Pushing and pushing. He is out of deployment. Well, that didn't take very long. Up to the line. Gets a 43.4. Improves just quite. Evil Blade done it. Dutch Verstappen is next. He doesn't even improve. Followed by Donut Gorilla. Followed by a Ferrari. Wrong Ferrari. He's going 2/10 quicker. Cash, don't go faster. Yes. RK Gaming, 1/10 up. Bridgie finishes ahead. Matty AU is on a lap. Ashton on a lap. Footy Bender. Hang on, Ashton hasn't died. Quiet Cake, 42.9. Gets ahead. Protein, oh my god. Followed by Matty AU. Who we have no idea if he's improving or not. He comes across the lane to not improve. Followed by Cuds. Followed by Footy Bender. Followed by King Dogger, who's 6/10 up. Who gets a P13. Followed by Tyrone's up on his time. Broseph is not up on his time. RK and Ashton pushing. The top 4 should be moved up. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. He pushes and he gets a 42.5. Tyrone a 42.7. But still, 2/10 ahead of everyone. I swear to God. Who's next? Evil Blade stays where he is. Broseph Coop is done. And the dumbest part of all is no one can hear the volume. There's your cancer patient, Jesus Christ. First, second, third, Lucas, Arca Gaming, Ashton, Jack, Cashmash, Tyrone, Bridgie, Quiet Cake, Dutch Verstappen, Footy Bender, Matty, Broseph, Donut, King Dogger, Blade, Gob, Cuds, Pugsy, Dan, and Bozzy, and Shining Swarm. Just waiting for everything. I'm going to change it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to throw something. Let's change it. Sound. There. There. Back. Please work. I'm going to break something. I'm on the verge of throwing something. Please don't break. Top 4 should go up to tier 1. Not gonna lie. Don't know, I hate this stupid system. Get a new one. Five lights and away we go for Jesus Christ International Grand Prix. Protein Group is in P1. He signs across to cover Arcade Gaming. Cashmash is gone. There's someone is dead. Someone is dead. That is Old Footy Bender, Bozzy, Shining Swarm, and Pugsy, whose AI is still somehow in 20th. People are flying. Jesus is crying. Ashton has lost all these positions. Arcade Gaming, Lucas, and Cashmash. Lucas dumb. Arcade Gaming going for a move. Getting the move done. Getting slidey. Still makes the move. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Blah, blah. Everybody making moves. Tyrone almost made the move on Cashmash. Anyway, now the lap one's done, position changes. 9 down to Quiet Cake, 9 down to Footy Bent, 2 up, 3 up, 2, 2, 2, 5. Gob is up 5, 3 up for Donut Gorilla, 48.5. Cook, Cash Mash, Protein and Arcade on softs, Ashton on softs, Matty on softs, Gob on softs, Joseph on hards, Footy Bender on hards and Pugsy on softs. Everyone else on the mediums. These two are flying, trying to get away from Cash Mash as fast as possible. Ashton is getting the move done on him. His teammate pushing. Ashton has been passed and he now has Matty AU behind him. Arcade Gaming pushing. Arcade Gaming is being pushed. Ashton is round. Oh god, don't come back into the path of a driver. Ashton has lost out from P7 all the way down to P18. Unlucky buddy. Arcade Gaming and Protein Group and Cash Mash and Tyrone. Top 4, Bridgie makes it top 5, Dutchie makes it top 6. Matty and Donut Gorilla make it a top 8. Gob and King Dollar make it top 10. Beautiful scenes. Ashton getting past Footy Bender already. Now has Dan the Racer. Jesus. Matty AU P7 following Dutch. Does have a 1.1 second gap. Kingdom has a 1.2 second gap. And Pugs is out of DRS regardless. Bossy 1.2, Ashton 1.6. He is pushing, he wants to get through. The top 7 have a gap. Matty AU would love to get past Dutch Verstappen sooner rather than later. Gob has a gap to Donut Gorilla, has a gap to King Dogger, has a gap to Evil Blade. Evil Blade makes it 9, 10, 11 battle. Cud makes it 12, 13 and 14. Vozzy makes it just by himself. Ashton makes it. Actually, Ashton brings everyone closer. 18, 17, 16 and 15 battling now. Back up to the top guys. Dutch Verstappen sitting in P6 with an 8/10 gap. Tyrone 8/10 behind, 45.2 in P1. Protein Group is looking to do better than that. Bridgie has passed Tyrone. Clean pass on the straight. Back here. Quiet Cake has gone for a move past Cuds. Bozzy has Ashton behind him. Ashton now with DRS is looking to get in that position. He is being slowed up significantly by Bozzy. He was almost 2 seconds out. Quiet Cake 2.4 to his teammate Evil Blade. He's trying to get on the back of Donut Gorilla and King Dollar. Almighty Gob has now made that a train. Gob 2 seconds behind Matty AU, who was battling with Dutch. Dutch has lost time. Bugsy has left the session again. Bridgie very close Bridgie is very, very close. Pugsy needs an invite, apparently. We get Pugsy in. Pugsy, where are you, man? Clearly not online. Let's go to P. I can't do my ABCs. Well, I don't have anyone in P. Jinjins. What the hell? Bozzy has been passed. Ashton has dropped behind both of them. Very unlucky. He's now behind Bozzy, who's held him up, and Footy Bender has gotten past. Shining Storm and Pugsley are just behind and behind. Group is now 1.2 seconds ahead. Though he has used a lot more battery than Arcade Gaming has. Cashmash behind, followed by Bridgie. Tyrone Madiayu has gotten past. DRS activated on the back of Dutch Verstappen. Broseph has made it past Evil Blade, who's now being hunted by Cud's Quiet Kate. Is now on the hunt to get to King Dogger, well, Donut Gorilla. At one point, Evil Blade was behind King Dogger. Oh no! Two people are gone. Matty AU and an Alpine. Dutch Verstappen. Okay. I missed that completely. Has dropped significant positions, doesn't have wing damage, neither does Dutch Verstappen, but that has noted it of Donut Gorilla and King Dogger. But that has just made a massive train. Quiet Cake back in 1.2 seconds. Oh, someone's going for a move. Who's that? That is... Never mind. Bridging has passed Arcade Gaming. Protein Group has been passed by Cashmash. Cash Mash, Donut Gorilla has a 3-second. Footy Bender and Dan the Racer do have 3 seconds as well. The soft tyres would eventually go cuckoo. But that is just how it works. There's a bloody commentator with a commentator. I love this game so much. It's so fun. Tyrone is at the end of this train. Donut Gorilla has gapped Gob by at least a second. So he won't get DRS. Evil Blade has boxed. He's the only one to box. Just watch for that rear wing. Almighty Gob did not get through. Dutch Verstappen is on a roll with that straight line speed. Followed by Matty Ayu. Ashton has a 3 second for the man who went from P7 to P18. He's now P17. It's not boding well for him. Almighty Gob losing more and more time on those soft tyres to a medium runner, so those speed softs are dropping slowly and steadily. Gap was 6 seconds, now 5. That means Donut Gorilla is on the run now. Cash Mash and Lucas are battling. Cash Mash. Oh no! Oh, that is very unlucky. King Dog are now getting a 3 second. Gob now boxing behind his teammate. And Donut Gorilla is out in front. Everyone is boxing off those soft tyres onto mediums. But Cash Smash, oh no, that has not helped him in the slightest. Bridgie now leads from Tyrone from Lucas, who didn't have the best run after colliding with his teammate Cash Smash behind Ashton, with Matty AU behind him. But he does have DRS on Ashton as well. So Ashton giving up DRS. Dutch Verstappen getting a 3 second now. Donut Gorilla still has his 3 second. Looking at penalties, everyone's got 3 seconds. There are 2, 4, 6 people with penalties. Donut Gorilla in P4. Codes followed by Arcade Gaming, who will take de facto race lead when everyone comes in, especially with how massive his gap will be. Someone went further off track than Jesus. Yeah, who's that? That's Cuds. His wheel doesn't move. Bozzy getting a 3 second now. He's got a 1 on his car. Very cool. Bridgie not boxing. Protein Group coming into the pits now. He's in. Anyone else on the soft tyres? Ashton definitely. Let's see where Protein Group comes out. I must say about Cash Mash, who is bumping over curves to get past people. Protein Group coming out of the pit lane ahead of Dan the Racer. Grosov Coupe now getting a 3 second. Everyone is overdue for a 3 second penalty. Bridgie and Tyrone are battling now. Dutch Verstappen top 9 have not boxed, followed by Dan, Bozzy, Ashton, and Shining Swarm and Pugsy. Pugsy is boxing, or his AI is. No DNFs, which is surprising, because a lot of people have blown up in walls today. Oh, as I say that, I am Jesus on steroids. He didn't get wing damage, but oh my days, Ashton. Get off those tyres! How has he done that again? Oh my god. His tyres are dead. Oh, Ashton is gone again. Sliding off the track. He's not letting his tyres even warm up slightly. Sorry, cool down. Jesus. Oh, we got another driver. Almighty Gob. Not having the best time. Ashton dropped it behind Shining Swarm. A lot of these... Oh, who's that? Donut Gorilla has gone off the track. We hope Ashton can get to the pits and box. Shining Swarm not coming in just yet. Oh. Jesus. Oh, someone's gone. Someone is gone. How? I don't know. Oh, the run. The run. He had to slow down. Seriously. Blow him up. Go. Straight through. It is now Williams. Aston. Currently, the Williams can box. And so can the Aston. And then they won't, attack each other. Ashton has boxed and is very close to Pugsy now. Has been passed. Matty AU right behind him, going down the inside. Back up the front, they are still not boxing. Donut Gorilla staying out, Broseph staying out. Someone is dead. How? Why? What is happening to Ashton? He's now 3 seconds off of Pugsy's AI. Oh, Jesus. That was fun. GG's. Ashton is having the best time of his life at the moment. Shining Swarm has boxed and has now been passed by Cuds. And Ashton is gone again. He's about to get lapped. Is he just having... Oh! I'm not even driving and I'm having a heart attack for him. He might come into the pits or he might stay out. Who knows? He does have a 3-second though. It's not looking ideal for him. Surely people box soon. Maybe not this lap, but in the coming laps. He stayed out again. Tyrone, Bridgie, Donut Gorilla. Donut Gorilla has, Tyrone has passed Bridgie. Tyrone coming into the pits now. So he's making it known he's done. He's done. He's in the pits. Donut Gorilla in the pits. Broseph Coop staying out. Dutch Verstappen in the pits. Quiet Cake staying out. Old Footy Bender staying out. King Dogger not boxing just yet. Dutch Verstappen must have had an accident coming into the pit lane. Matty AU, followed by Dan the Racer. Evil Blade has now got a 3 second. Ashton staying out. He wants to catch. He has to catch. It's all coming down to this. Dutch Verstappen is where Gob and he's like dead last. Well, that's not going to help him. Cashmash is behind. Arcade Gaming has spun. Give me Arcade Gaming. He's dropped it somewhere. I don't know why it put me in reverse, but it did. Odd Footy Bender, followed by King Dogger. Those two have the box. Top 3 get to box. Dan the Racer get to box. Bozzy get to box. Everyone else has put it in the pits. Pugsy now coming down the final corner to pass Cuds. Bridgie, almost a 10-second gap to Broseph Coop. 12 seconds to Protein Group. He's hoping that stays how it is. But Protein Group hopefully be going for a move on this man. Here he comes into the pit lane. Broseph Coop. Will he box or will he stay out for another lap? He stays out for another lap. Quiet Cake into the pits. Protein Group almost had another incident called "Oh My Days, I'm About to Die." It's coming down the order. Tyrone has passed him. The undercut working wonders for this man. Matty AU is coming. King Dollar has boxed. Quiet Cake has boxed. Dan Eraser still staying out, right behind Donut Gorilla. Dutch Verstappen out. Quiet Cake and King Dogger are sitting around about behind all this traffic. Bozzy and Dan Eraser still have a box, so that is 2 positions down. Followed by Old Footy Renner and Rose's Coop. They decide to box. He does have Lucas behind him. Jesus. Who's most likely to win is Protein Group, followed by Cashmash, followed by Arcade Gaming, followed by Tyrone, Bridgie, Matty. Those are looking like it. Bob might even get ahead of Donut Gorilla, which puts him into P7, I think. P7 or P6, I have no idea. Verstappen is going for a move on Gob. Gets the move done. To turn 1, Protein Group leads. Footy Bender does box. Protein Group now has to wonder, does he pit or does he stay out for another lap? Evil Blade in the pits as well. Bender comes out just behind, just ahead of King Dogger. But he gained about a second. King Dogger did. Dan the Racer and Bozzy coming out of the pits. Shining Swarm is behind them both. Protein Group already leading by 1.7 seconds. Cashmash, followed by Arcade Gaming, Tyrone, Bridgie, Matty AU, Donut Gorilla, Dutch, and Quiet Cake make the top 10, top 15. Gob, Blade, Footy Bender, King Dogger, and Dan Racer. Lots of penalties though. If we look, no one has 6 seconds. Everyone's got 3 seconds. People don't have penalties and 10 do. because he's got wheel problems. Setting a fastest lap, 3 seconds is the gap. Ashton has dropped it once again, but he somehow spun it this time. You could bro. Flick the wheel right. Absolutely jump the gas. Watch from the guy in the lead by around 3.7 seconds. Ashton loved qualifying, ended up P20. Arcade Gaming, sorry, not Arcade Gaming, god damn it, Arcade Gaming is going for a move though. He should be going for a move, he is too far away, never mind. Tyrone should be going for a move. Broseph Coupe boxed, finally, off those wretched hards onto softs. First one gets 6 seconds worth of penalties. He is just ahead of Cashmash. Approaching through for about 3.84 seconds ahead. 4 seconds now. Okay, Tyrone Fruity. Matty AU chilling on his own. Ashton 10 seconds for ignoring blue flags. I wonder how many of those he's going to get. Current record is 3 drive-throughs and a minute's worth of penalties, I think, by Rainu. By himself, Dutch Verstappen could have gone for a move. As it stands, Bob could get past all of these lads. He is doing very well for himself. 3 seconds is the gap. 16 seconds for this. Oh, no, wrong one. Protein Group 4.1. 10 more seconds to Ashton. Ignoring blue flags again. He's loving those penalties. 1.5 seconds for Bridgie. Bridgie is now back almost to within the 1 second window. Looking down this straight, he's going to get DRS, which is going to help. Everyone getting past Arcade Gaming. Almost going for a move, but does get blocked off. Goes around the outside. Cuts the inside. Tyrone looking up his arse on those soft tyres. There is a driver going slowly. I presume that to be Ashton. But Arcade Gaming almost getting the move done. Not quite. Next on the list will be Cuds, who is in AI. There's another yellow flag. It's not Bridgie. Oh, it is Bridgie. Jesus Christ. Bridgie is gone though. I will say that. Caught that on video. Jeez. Oh my god. Roasted has dropped it as well. King Dogger is round. He's in neutral. The Dum Dum is in neutral. Dan the Racer could score points here. Sorry, Bozzy could score points here. GG. Back up at the front. Unlucky for King Dogger, but Bridgie now has Maddie AU for company. But Bridgie, why is he waving a flag? The difference in Jesus speeds is incredible. Okay, Gaming hitting the arse. Tyrone right behind him as well. Just Verstappen getting passed by Old Footy Bender, who is now behind Quiet Cake, who has lost that time to Donut Gorilla. Bozzy getting another 3 seconds. King Dogger staying out with no wing, because if he boxes, he loses points. Very good, very nice. Very nice play. Back up to these guys. Arcade Gaming, 6/10 now the gap. Tyrone sitting there. Shining Storm decided to box for another set of tyres. This is just dumb. Gus Verstappen off the track. No, I think I know who that is. Yeah, we know who that is. Ashton off the track again. 5.5 seconds gap. Gob getting a 3 second. That was going so well for him. He did not need that. Unlucky. He's going for the move anyway. Cash Mash up the hill. Now has Arcade Gaming behind, followed by Tyrone. Arcade Gaming not close enough to do anything about it. King Dogger does get another 3 seconds. So if we look at penalties, King Dogger has 6 seconds, and so does Bozzy. But as it stands, only Dan the Racer will get past King Dogger. Protein Group needs to be moved up. Tier 1, go all the way. Donut Gorilla now gets another 3 seconds, which puts Quiet Cake permanently into 6 second window. Arcade Gaming losing out slowly to Cash Mash, who puts on the afterburners. He normally does this with bloody 2 laps left. He decides he's going to pull pace out of his ass and just goes balls. More humans. No more humans. Passed by Bridgie has been passed by Maddie AU. Finally, he's gotten that move done. The soft tyres are now breaking apart. Someone has dropped it. It is a Red Bull. It's just going slowly to let everyone through. Protein group has passed. Jesus, Ashton, what are you doing? Ashton has chucked on the wet tyres. I actually want to see how he does up this. We should all race on wet tyres, on dry tracks, see how that goes, see how we all fare. 6.4 seconds. .8 is the gap. Arca Gaming did get the move done, but Cashmash is back past. Tyrone sitting there, chilling. Bridgie now been going for the move. He's using battery. Matty pulled so much around the outside. Sticks the move in. Losing time. Quiet Cake has gotten past Donut Griller, who has been passed by All Footy Bender as well. Zola has been passed by Dan the Racer. Ashton doing laps on the wet tyre. But we are coming up to the end of the race. Protein Group a commanding lead. 6.6 seconds. Got it almost up to 7 seconds at one point. And win comes across the line to win at Belgium. Cashmash comes in at P2, followed by Arca Gaming. Those are your normal top three, followed by Tyrone. Hope he gets better. Matty AU will be followed by Bridgie 5 and 6. Quiet Cake will be next of humans who don't get any penalties. Followed by all of these lads come across the line. Bang, 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 bang. Dan the Racer will be next. Fuds has left the session as he comes across the line. Dan the Racer will be next, P14. Getting points, King Dogger coming up to finish off. Bozzy will be next. Shining Swarm is behind Ashton. The same Ashton who is on 20th and on 1 lap old wet tyres. What on God's green earth is he doing? Yay, that is your top three Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, Protein Group, Cash Mash, Arca Gaming, Tyrone, Mattieu, Bridgie, Quiet Cake. Those 7 had no penalties and finished top 7, followed by 40 Bender, Gorilla, Verstappen, Broseph, Gob, Blade, Dan Racer, King Dogger, Bozzy, Shining Storm, Pugsy, Cuds, and Ashton Martin. Hell yeah, what a nice name. Pugsy, Cuds, and Ashton Martin finished there. Well, now I need the... Anyway, now I need to go to the showroom because I accidentally deleted the thing. God damn it, who came in 3rd? I have no idea. Anyway, we're just going to leave it on the Williams because dunno. Hello everybody. Qualifying. No, I'm gonna just invite people via this stupid phone. Right, copy link. Who's in here? Lucas, Arca Gaming, waiting for Cash Mash. Everyone's here. Starting from Arca Gaming.
Hey mate, how you going?
I am good. How are you? How are you?
Good. Felt really good for that race. It was a good real fight with Tyrone and J Cashmash at the end.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with P3.
Yeah, at the end, Tyrone was keeping you on your toes for that whole race.
Yeah, he was trying to attack me at some point. I think waiting for me to make the mistake, and I was waiting for J Cashmash to make a mistake. So it was sort of just a P2, P3, P4 just waiting for each other to make a mistake.
Yeah. How did it look from qualifying? Of course, top 4 were very, very fast in qualifying, especially Lucas with his 42 flat.
Oh yeah, that.
I have seen Ashton has just said that would have been P5 DRS tier 1. So that would have been with the super insane fast guys. Lucas, I need a driver for tier 1. Can you come up here, please? But
yeah, no, quality.
Yeah,
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, from your point of view, qualifying was decent. Not where you wanted to be. Of course, everyone wants to be on pole.
Yeah.
Uh, but how did it feel at the start of the race towards the end? Everyone finished the race. No one died.
Yeah,
What
no, it
kind
was
of
it was
tier is this?
yeah, I know. I was surprised you are. I thought there would be a safety car. I was prepared for a safety car.
Ashton
But
was having
somehow
excursions.
yeah. In terms of qualifying, well, this is one of my favorite tracks, so I was pretty confident in qualifying. I thought I would get a pole, but apparently there are faster guys. So, no, it was decent. 142s, low 142s was what I was expecting, and this was one of my favorite tracks. So, I've had a lot of practice in this track, so I was pretty confident with the qualifying. It's just the race pace sort of fell off on those softs. That yeah, I was struggling on those softs. Sort of lost a lot of positions there.
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations on your drive. No, it's not this tier. It's the other tier that has round one restart. But this week, next week you have Easter break.
Oh right, okay, awesome.
I think so. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, you have permission to slap me from Broken.
Okay. No, I won't do that, mate.
Right. So we have no. Actually, your next race is Portimao, and it's a sprint. So you don't have a
Oh,
break. You have your break will be the next weekend. That's Easter. I'm done.
right,
He gets to
right.
slap you.
He does get to slap
Yeah.
me. But yeah,
Oh wow,
Portimao is
40 mil.
next. How are you feeling for that track?
Not my strongest track. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure there's going to be safety because it's very difficult to overtake in Portimao, except for the DRS straight. I don't think there's a lot of other sectors you can overtake in. So yeah, let's brace for safety cars.
Yeah, you hope for. Hopefully you get a safety car. You hope so. But
Yeah,
after tonight, I'm not so sure you guys want safety cars anymore.
yeah. Wow, that was
Guys,
that was that was pretty good.
yeah, I said, oh my god, we're not going to have a safety car, and Ashton hit the wall. Didn't get any wing damage. I'm like, I'm Jesus.
All the settings might have been changed.
No,
Should
someone
definitely
turned it
check the
off.
settings.
Broseph, what did you do? Broseph wanted to keep his Tyrone in P4, so he didn't put safety cars on. Something to think
Fair
about.
enough. Yep.
But yeah, congratulations on P3.
Thank you, and congrats to Lucas and Jake Ashmash and Tyrone.
Tyrone
What a
should
good
be in
race.
here. For real. You get Tyrone in here
100%
for
agreed.
P4. Next will be Cash Mash.
Hey, Muzza.
Hello. You didn't have your burst of speed that you normally have at the end of a race, surprisingly.
No, yeah, I was just pushing non-stop just to try to get away from RK and Tyrone. But,
Even with
yeah.
all your pushing,
So...
you still couldn't catch the 6 seconds that kept growing.
and without DRS, Lucas was too good today. Yeah, but we had a bit of a scuffle at the pit entry. I
Oh, I saw.
thought
I
I
got that
was,
on stream.
yeah, it was a bit of a mess. But I'm glad that it didn't affect anyone too much. So
No one got damaged, so that's all good.
yeah, very lucky.
But
But
yeah,
no, it was such a good battle with RK and Tyrone. But I got lucky with all the back markers.
yeah. How was from qualifying? You guys, you did get, I think, was P3.
I think I was fourth or fifth actually, because Bridgie
Oh yeah,
and
Bridgie and Ashton.
Ashton,
Ashton kind of
yeah,
dropped it. Went from
is cooking.
he was cooking in qualifying. He's like, I love this track. Gets P7 at lap 1 and then drops it instantly 20th.
Yeah, I was surprised to be lapping him halfway through the race after his qualifying.
Yeah, he went on the wet tires for the final 2 laps. So yeah, he wasn't having the best race. He kind of said he may or may not have put on the wrong setup. Still cooked in qualifying even with the wrong setup.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Surely you'd still be going alright in the race then.
Yeah, but he dropped it everywhere on his old softs.
Yeah.
He just couldn't.
The
after
esports
that.
setup.
The esports setup.
Can control the esports. Yeah, esports setup.
Tier 3 drivers put esports setups on instant spin. Like, what? Why do they drive with this? But yeah, how did it look from qualifying, going into the race? Besides,
Mhm.
looking up at, you look up, see the timing, and you say it's like 1 second, and you're like, okay, I can catch that. What was you feeling when it was 1 second? And you're like, okay, this is manageable. I can push, and then it just
uh, yeah, I felt pretty good, but then when I didn't have DRS, I just couldn't, like, the Lucas's time just kept going up, and so then my attention was behind me then from then on, and just trying to defend that the pretty much the first DRS zone going after the hill from Arcade because he kept trying to make a move. But I got so lucky that the back markers came around and I get DRS every now and then, so I got to recharge and reset. So I'm lucky to be in P2, to be honest.
yeah. Well, you did well. Um,
Thank you.
Congrats on P2. Surprised it wasn't another P1.
Yeah, well, it's a bit hard when Lucas is getting 42 flat in quali.
Yeah, which was last season would have beaten Checkered Flag last season in Tier
What
1.
position?
P4 in Tier 1 last season and P5 in DRS Tier 1 this season.
Bloody hell.
So, I don't know, why is it
Lucas
Tier
on
3?
for T1 championship next season.
Nah, he's on for Tier 1 this season. Not after that. I need a Tier 1 driver. Get your ass up here. I'm the only team without a driver. Come on. But yeah, congratulations. How are you feeling for Portimao next week?
Not good. I've barely done any driving at that track. Never done. Actually, I did one pre-season race there and spun out on like the third lap or something. So not great, but we'll see. I'll have to practice.
Yeah, well, congratulations on P2. That does
Thank you,
help you in
Mazza.
the standings, but it doesn't help that Lucas finished ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah, but that's okay. He deserved it tonight, so
On to
good on him.
Portimao.
Yep.
But yeah,
Thanks for commentating,
no
Mazza.
worries. I had melatonin, that was a bad idea. Anyway, next we have Lucas, Mr. Sandbags.
Alrighty.
Nah, I'm not the only one, mate. You have everyone pissed.
Yeah.
42 flat, what are you doing in that tier?
Well, if you keep looking at it, who qualified second? Okay, only 2 tenths off. It's not a big gap. So 2 tenths to him. It was only a couple of tenths to Cashmash. It was a bit of a bigger gap behind there, but
No, bro.
yeah, just obviously looking through this qualifying and this race in general, we put hours of practice into this track because Checker's wanting a bit of redemption after Singapore, but for the season as a whole, we're
Checkered should
I
take the
think tier
sandbags
3
off.
standings only 3 points for the lead, so it's not a big gap.
Yes, but with that race, I think you have propelled yourself even higher. If I look at the
To
first
20 to 7 points.
it was actually at 6 points, not 3.
My bad.
So you
So
got that wrong.
we
So put him up, sandbags enabled.
okie dokie. But yeah, when we look at it, it's been only two race wins now. Obviously would have been nice to get one a couple rounds ago, but yeah, the cash mash is always up there. This race obviously I've been really putting in the hours in, so just a well executed race.
Yeah, I still don't understand how even with DRS and no battling, you still managed to gain 6.6 seconds on everyone. But maybe you just enjoyed the track. Who knows? But yeah, you did have a scuffle with Cashmash.
Yeah, I'll have to look back at the video on that. But kind of looks like had a bit of a. I was on the inside overtaking, and then he turned across again to the pit lane. I'll look back at the video and see what happened, but wasn't didn't
knock me too much, just pushing me off the track a bit.
Yeah, how are you feeling for Portimao?
Um, yeah, not very good. I haven't had a very good run there in other leagues. So we'll see. I'll try and chuck some practice hours in as well. But yeah, Portimao also being a sprint weekend, more points up for offer. So we'll see how we go there.
Yeah, well, congratulations on P1. Checker will
Thank
be
you.
happy with that. I do have Tyrone as special guest because he had an amazing race. Because
Hey guys, how are we?
we just leave. We'll just have one more interview with Tyrone. Uh, Tyrone, how was the race for you? I think at the start of the race you said you were pretty crook.
Yeah, no, had the flu since Wednesday. I just can't seem to shake the bastards. So I was low expectations, and then everything just kept sort of popping up tie. So it was nice.
Yeah, you ended up in P4, giving RK and Cashmash a run for their money. How did qualifying feel, especially being, I think it was P5, P6? Not good with
Yeah,
quali.
I sort of saw the times that the boys up the front were putting in, and I thought, well, we're in a bit of trouble here. But managed to pull out a decent lap for my standards, which I was pretty happy with. But yeah, the battle with JK and RK was insane. It went for probably 7 laps. I had the softs on behind, and I was just waiting for my moment because RK had the bloody DRS. There's just nothing I could sort of do to get past. I feel like I had more pace than those two boys purely because of the tyres. But yeah, they played it well, defended it well, and just awesome battling. Some of the best battling I've seen in a while. So it was good fun.
Yeah, how are you looking at Portimao? If you will be racing
Look,
that.
well, it's a big. I haven't raced Portimao since F1 22, so it's going to be back on the horse and learning the track again. So it's going to be interesting for sure. But no, I'll back myself in for a decent result.
Yeah, well, congratulations on P4. We can just say you got a podium. He got P1, everyone. Lucas doesn't count.
Exactly. Amen. Amen.
Exactly. That's how it works. The Velo, or Valvo, I don't even know how to say it. Velo, Veen, whatever it's called, it's a fuel, but that's what your car is. There's a bunch of people, I don't even know who these people are. But yeah, congratulations on.
Thanks, mate. I'm going to start a petition. Everyone's got to sign it. Get Lucas to T1. All right. All right. Get him
I
to
need
get
a
get him to
driver.
T1. Start the petition.
Nah, bro, I need a
To
driver.
Moz's tier 1 team.
I'm literally the only driver that, the only TP that doesn't have a full lineup for tier 1. So he needs to
I
come
just
up
just
here.
found your driver, mate. And his name's Lucas.
Hell yeah.
He's happy. He's keen to come to Mercedes. He told me myself. So
He's keen. Yeah. We have proof now. I forgot to end the stream, but we are done. See you all for Portimao. Yes, Portimao. Portimao. Hopefully I'm not high on melatonin or sleepy on melatonin. But oh god, don't do this to me. Let me finish the stream. Anyway, apparently to OBS Blade we've been streaming for 5 hours. But yeah, see you all next week. Tier 2 will be on tomorrow. 30 minutes earlier, I don't know. Qualifying for Japan, IRL, and then Tier 1 on Sunday. Hopefully Tyrone doesn't have 79 incidences. But see you all.
that would be lovely. That was a busy weekend.
See you all for Portimao. Goodbye. Don't click the wrong button.